And this morning, you've still got time to get your donations in for some amazing prizes, including the Bad Dudes Hunter Arrangement CD, as well as the Bit Brigade Metroid vinyl. Both of those you can get in for just a $5 donation, as well as a DuckTales Stage Select from Studio Pen Pen, as well as some of the beautiful Hollow Knight art that you just saw. And NES Works of Volume 1, 1985, $10 donation gets you in for that. Those will all be open through the Pray All Main Quests run coming up a little bit later in the afternoon. Had a couple more donations coming in. No comment with these, but still appreciate the generosity nonetheless. $25 from Gressman41. Gressman, thank you very much for the donation. And $25 as well from Joey Rushlow. So Gressman and Joey, thanks for the $25 apiece. And we'll be raising money all week for Doctors Without Borders, of course. In 2018, MSF cared for more than 11 million people that were caught in war zones, disasters, epidemics, urban slums, and remote and isolated regions. More than 40,000 MSF doctors, nurses, midwives, epidemiologists, water and sanitation experts, and other qualified professionals, most of whom are locally hired, ran 446 medical relief projects in over 70 countries. Our team's dedication and hard work combined with your generosity allowed MSF to hospitalize 758,000 people for illnesses and injuries ranging from pneumonia and tuberculosis to war wounds and severe burns. They treated close to 2.4 million malaria patients, conducted 105,000 major surgeries, and assisted at 309,000 births, including tens of thousands of obstetric emergencies. And MSF cared for 74,000 severely malnourished children in their feeding centers and vaccinated nearly 1.5 million children during outbreaks of measles. Looking at some of the bid wars that your donations can help influence this GDQ. Looking ahead to a little bit later today, the Titanfall 2 run. It'll be your choice as to whether you kill or spare Marvin. That's MRVN. Right now, kill is in the lead with $750. Spare, $258, and a little bit of change. So there's still plenty of time to get in and influence that result. In Uncharted, several skin choices possible for that run. Donut Drake is in the lead with $515, Elena Fisher, $130, and then Cartoon Drake and Victor Sullivan trailing with less than $100. Seeing a lot of cool things for the Prey run that's coming up a little bit later today, including the Prey Glitch Showcase. It's going to take $7,500 for the Glitch Showcase to be met right now. It's at a little more than $2,200. We still got some time. That run's coming up this afternoon, so plenty of time to get in your donations for the $7,500 Prey Glitch Showcase. If you're looking for some awesome merch to check out, you can also take a look at Fangamer, fangamer.com/GDQ. They've got new official merchandise from Deltarune, Dark Souls, Hollow Knight, Stardew Valley, Persona 5, and more. And all profits from GDQ merchandise sales are donated to Doctors Without Borders. Again, you can check them out online at fangamer.com/GDQ. We were talking about prizes a little bit earlier and mentioned the grand prize, the Legend of Zelda themed replica Master Sword and Hylian Shield provided by Heroic Replicas. A $200 cumulative donation throughout SGDQ 2019 will get you in for that. You can get the full prize information on the tracker, but I'll take a minute to tell you, the Master Sword is a 1-to-1 Breath of the Wild replica Master Sword. It's more than 3 feet long, 3.5, 42 inches. It's sand-cast bronze crossguard and pommel, powder-coated in Master Sword purple. It's got a full-tang stainless steel blade with Triforce engraving. I mean, it's just incredible. The shield is a 1-to-1 Breath of the Wild replica Hylian shield, about 20 inches tall. The front face is a steel plate formed into a dome, powder-coated in Hylian blue. On the front, the 2 crests are cast aluminum. The Loftwing album is red vinyl. Again, that is the Legend of Zelda-themed replica Master Sword and Hylian Shield provided by Heroic Replicas. The grand prize for SGDQ 2019, a $200 cumulative donation throughout the marathon, can get you in to try and win that Legend of Zelda-themed replica Master Sword and Hylian Shield. And with that, I think it's time for a little bit more Contra. We'll turn it over to FCJ2000 for Contra 3 Any Percent Hard Mode. Take it away.
Hey everybody, I'm FCJ2000 and I will be running Contra 3 on hard mode. Let me introduce the couch real quick. This is the Drifter 18.
What's up?
This is Mrs. FCJ2000. This is nickbgohard. And of course, you all know angrylanks from his legendary Contra runs. All of them, besides the misses, have run Contra 3 at some point, right? So I guess I can pretty much go ahead and start. So like I said, hard mode, right? The only difficulty, that's what we're gonna be playing. Gonna switch it to 7 lives just in case some shenanigans go down. Because if things go wrong in this game, they tend to snowball on you, so I need those extra lives. So yeah, time's gonna I think it'll just be easiest if we start time when I press start here. So, all right, so 3, 2, 1, go. Let's attack aggressively.
All right. So stage 1, right off the bat, you want to grab these, the spreads in this barrier. And then you're going to watch out for these red guys.
Yeah, the red guys shoot, it's not good.
Yeah, the red guys shoot, blue guys just try to run at you.
Hard mode, the bullets go very fast.
Also the alien dogs.
Yeah, yep.
Human-faced dogs, I believe they're called.
And if you look at the top left of the icons of the 2 spread guns, you'll notice there's like a flickering going on between them. That's because FCJ is switching weapons on purpose to make them shoot more bullets faster.
Right.
Yeah. So you I don't want to do that. That's too risky. So you can skip the tank, and if you do everything perfectly, it saves like 0.5 seconds, but this is just a lot safer in this type of setting. So.
And then you can pick up your first crush right here.
Yeah, you want to hold on to these and not let go.
Yeah, the crush weapons are the strongest weapon in the game. Spread's probably second strongest, then maybe laser.
He's coming up on probably one of the hardest bosses in the whole series right here.
He's been planning this attack for years.
Oh man, he's facing the wrong way. All that work for nothing.
Then you pick up your second crush here.
Yeah, so coming up, I'm going to take advantage of the way the screen scrolls to get in front of some of these obstacles that you're supposed to wait for. This is kind of a little buffer strat, these really cool jumps.
And Yeah, this part right here is all RNG where those like little fireballs are coming out, so you have to be pretty careful there.
Yeah, I just went ahead and used a bomb. As a general rule, every time you see me use a bomb, I'm trading a little bit of time for just a little bit of safety, which is always a good thing in this setting.
Are you saying that because the bombs introduce a lot of lag?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. It slows down the game, is quite obvious.
This is the first real boss coming up.
Mr. Turtle.
So the turtle has a couple different attacks he can do. He can shoot like bullets from his heart. He can shoot like slugs out of his back, and then he can also shoot some insects out of his mouth.
This is the attack you don't want to see because you can't hit him. Yeah. You can like shoot him a little bit if you lay down, but it doesn't work for him.
That's not bad.
Still a nice kill.
Now he blows up for about 15 seconds.
Yeah. So stage 2, it does like a top-down type effect. I think it's like mode 7. And you want to walk diagonally on this stage, and it makes you walk like twice as fast.
Yeah.
And makes you get across those bridges there that collapse.
And all 5 of these turrets each have their own different pattern in hard mode.
Yep.
So on that one, you got to be laying down, and some of them you have to have your back turned.
Yep. Those mines on the ground can blow up, so you got to be kind of careful about those.
You step on them, and a few seconds later, they blow up.
Now we're coming up on boss number 2.
This guy's pretty easy. Yep.
Yeah, so he's intended to land with the gun facing you like this, but if you just move forward and turn around, you can blow him away.
And I don't know how well you can see it on the screen with the monitor in the way, but FCJ will be holding the controller in some very interesting ways for this run to get to those buttons.
Yeah, because you have to hold the shoot button and then mash the swap button, so that really ties up some of your fingers.
There isn't a whole lot of RNG in this level. It's kind of mostly all execution.
It's not so bad once you have it all memorized.
Yeah. So right here we have these like little mosquito dudes. They all spawn in randomly, and they'll just try to grab you and carry you off screen pretty much.
Yeah, it's not a big deal when you're playing this game casually, because like who cares if you get grabbed a little bit, but in the speedrun it's quite annoying.
Now it's coming up on the first mini boss right here.
Got the quick kill.
Got the one cycle.
I was messing that up in practice, so I'm glad I got that.
Got it out of the way in the practice.
So here you always got the guaranteed crush and spread right there.
That I don't need. Yeah.
Yep.
So we got a lengthy auto scroll here. If there's time for some donations, this would be a good place to do it.
Absolutely. We have $10 from Huggy. This is a good morning from Brazil. Good morning. $5 from Zen Nico as well. That says, first time donating, and let's get some donations. You got it. $5 from CDR Archangel. This says, hey, GDQ organizers, can I submit a late entry for Twitch speedruns? $2 million for Doctors Without Borders with an estimate of 1 week. Keep up the hype.
We're about to have another boss fight here.
There's kind of a way to manipulate this boss, but it sometimes doesn't work. Looks like FCJ got it though. Oh, maybe not.
There you go.
Still a decent kill.
So the way the crush weapon actually works, like the little explosions that happen are RNG as well. So it actually does different damage every time.
Yeah.
If you notice, when he was climbing the wall, he avoided shooting at all, just to avoid introducing any extra lag.
Oh yeah, way back.
That boss is especially laggy due to all the moving parts.
Yeah.
And here's the UFO guy.
It's pretty easy. Yeah. I'm gonna grab this barrier for safety, I think. You can do this without grabbing the barrier, but it saves like a negligible amount of time. So it's mostly just for swag, so I'm not gonna go for it.
Now we're coming up on some spinners and some vertical platforming.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, and he got the ledge skip.
Nice.
Kind of sketchy, but I got it.
Yeah, it saves an extra jump. Coming up is the twin fight. This is probably the most RNG part of this level.
Yeah, you can get a bad pattern here. It's just unfortunate. Like this.
Yeah, that's a bad pattern right there. You gotta watch out for the little bullets.
Yep.
And he handled it pretty well.
Nicely played.
Now you gotta fight the upper bodies of them.
Yeah, he moves around fast. It's quicker to stay on the ground and try to get them as they spawn in, like the torso spawns in. But it's a little risky because as you can see, they move around very
Now this is the real boss coming out.
Yeah.
He's mad that you took out his sons.
He's really easy, especially if you have double crush. You can just
Don't have double crush,
right
kind of a
there.
nightmare.
And there's stage 3. Stage 4, probably the longest auto scroller.
Lots of
in the
slap
stage.
bass.
Yeah.
Lots of slap bass, yeah.
We're all trying our best not to sing the songs for the sake of the viewers.
So the way these guys attack, the guys that are horizontal will throw bombs, and the guys that are kind of aiming diagonally will shoot their guns.
And again, he could be taking these guys out, but he's trying to avoid any lag.
Yeah. These guys actually give you a lot of points, so if you're really low on lives, you can take them out and get like 3 extra lives. This boss is really easy. You just kind of mash as he spawns in.
Killed the boss so fast, nobody even saw him.
If you stay to the left right here, all these lasers, you'll just completely avoid them.
Yeah. Those lasers actually have some of the most HP in the game. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, they're virtually unkillable in hard mode.
Yeah, they have like, I think 30 or 40,000 HP.
So I'm going to use a bomb on this guy we call the Acrobat just for safety. You don't have to.
Yeah, this guy spawns in, and then a bunch of red guys will spawn out and try
That was
to
a good
attack you.
kill.
Good
Yeah,
pattern.
very good. This weapon coming up's the laser. This is the laser turret, really easily taken out. You can actually kind of bait it if you want. It'll shoot, and you can just kind of...
That adds a little bit of lag, so
Yeah.
it's not ideal.
Now he's switching to the insane grip.
And that was a really, really hard quick kill he just got there. That was
Yeah.
amazing.
You can kill him before he actually jumps off of the ground, but I've only done it like twice. It's pretty difficult.
So this might be one of the more nerve-wracking boss fights.
Yeah. This is the wall of the run coming up. Well, not this guy. This guy's a joke.
Yeah, but Jetpack Ninja had a very short appearance there.
The hardest part about him is I forget he exists, so then he comes and kills me because I'm waiting for it to just shoot me off.
But here, all these missiles that come in, I think, are RNG. And you want to take out these turrets on the big battleship before you can actually attack the core. Just going to use a bomb there for safety.
Also to clear out those bullets.
Yeah.
It's useful.
And you want to stay in like the middle missile to deal the most damage.
And as you can imagine, it's taking a whole lot of core and upper body strength for him to hang on to missiles and shoot 2 guns somehow.
You can actually die in the cutscene right here. The game kind of plays for a little bit after the screen goes white, but luckily I didn't.
That was a real good boss kill.
That was,
Yeah, very good.
incredible.
Got to make sure you keep up the aggressive attack.
Yep.
You don't want to attack passively.
And this is another top-down level.
Yeah, the
If there's
interesting...
any extra donations?
Yeah.
You got it. We have a $25 anonymous donation saying this is only the first day of GDQ and every run has been exceptional. I've laughed, I've mourned, I've learned. Here's to a great event with great volunteers and great games for a great cause. Thank you, Anonymous. We also have a $10 donation from Federico Afrasi that says, donation from the Spaghetti Mon himself. Good luck, my friends.
All right, here's the boss. So in hard mode, the sand will actually kind of spin you around, and you have to use the L and R buttons to lock yourself in place. This boss is very laggy with the double crush explosions.
Lag's worth it though.
That was a good save. Nice work.
When you're doing this spinny attack, if you die doing this kind of spinning attack, you lose both your power-ups. It's not what you want to do at all.
No.
All right, we're coming into the last stage now. It's going to be an Aliens Lair kind of throwback to some other Contra games, so you'll recognize some bosses.
This is probably the hardest stage in the game, I would say.
Yeah, all these guys that come in are RNG.
We got Java right here. He shows up in a few different Contra series games later.
Yeah, so right here we have the gauntlet, probably the most nerve-wracking part.
Yeah, yeah, just like that. These guys can spawn just
Pretty-
anywhere they want.
Pretty
Yeah,
unfair.
yeah. I would call it unfair, yeah. I think that's appropriate. I'm going to probably die again right here. No, okay.
Nice.
I kind of wanted to die so I could get a free bomb.
Yeah, you do lose all of
I
you do lose all of your bombs, but dying will replenish you with at least one.
Yeah.
And notice the heart from Contra right there. We're coming up on the boss from Super C.
Yeah. Here's the golden beast. He pretty much doesn't have RNG except for these like little falling orbs here.
Bit of an unfortunate pattern, but he played it well.
Yeah.
Coming up on what we call the gargoyle.
Yeah.
That was a really
quick kill.
Really good one cycle using the bomb.
It's a relatively new strat by Mr. K.
Yeah.
Very good.
This whole stage is basically just a big boss rush.
Yeah. So you want to take out that left arm there. It's just easier to attack from the left side. And
He's getting some really good patterns on the right head.
Yeah.
Just that
Except for that one. I jinxed it.
Yeah, you want him to just keep faking you out, and then you can just sit there and deal a bunch of damage.
You basically are trying to bait him, and then at the last second move out of the way.
Yeah.
On this final form, you're going to see a pinwheel of options that create scenarios, and he needs to shoot specific ones to get faster kills, so we'll see if he can pull this off.
Yeah. Red orb is the best one. He's got no bombs, so
It's a little scary.
yeah, it's a little scary. I think he's getting a pretty good pattern here.
This is actually faster, it's just scarier.
So he's got to do 3 of those and then 1 stone orb. Yeah, when it spins to the... Oh, no.
Now we got the snake, the pretty much worst pattern. You don't get many shots in it, you just have to dodge the whole time.
Yeah. Luckily, it's pretty much the same pattern every time, so...
You trolled me pretty hard there on the selection.
The only upside to this is that every cycle of the brain, it halves the health.
Yeah, it's a very weird mechanic.
Yeah.
So this is a good one to get.
Yeah, so you can use like use your hitbox here. Your hitbox becomes your elbow when you lay flat, so you're unaffected by those little stone orbs.
And the stones have also a pretty generous hitbox.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get another stone orb. Hopefully I can get 4 cycles in,
Nice.
but maybe not.
I think you'll be able to do it. Just gonna mash really hard.
Angry Lanks, take the wheel.
There it is.
And there's a 4th cycle.
Nice.
So now we got 20 minutes of explosions.
We're not done.
Yeah, if this were easy or normal mode, this would be essentially the end of the run, but in hard mode, you get this kind of bonus boss fight.
We're going to palm another missile here first.
Yep. Just like like a basketball, yeah.
He's got some stickum on his hand.
Now he's battle clad, he's got some armor.
It's ironic because he doesn't even have a lot of health in this form.
Yeah. He has a couple attacks that you gotta worry about. I call it the high 5.
Like this, he's low early with it. So pretty unfortunate because it's not too common he does that.
Yeah, but yeah, super easy.
So time will be when he loses control of the character. You'll see Bill will just kind of move, and that will be time. But
he's gonna move to the right. He's facing to the left now. He's gonna move to the right every time.
There's a ton of explosions we gotta watch here first, though.
Yeah, whole Michael Bay thing going on here.
And time. What was the time on that?
15:27, it looks like.
So
That was including the long.
yeah.
So subtract like 8 seconds.
So 8 seconds.
Yeah.
So that's like a 15:19 by the typical way I time it. So that's acceptable. I was hoping for sub 15, but that's still a solid run.
Nice, yeah.
I want to give some shout out to some people. First, I want to give a shout out to Drifter. He did the hard mode tutorial. It's how I originally learned the game, and now I'm a veteran. and I also want to give a shout out to Mr. K. He's been to GDQ many times, and he's done many runs of this game, and he's developed pretty much all the strats I used in this run. And the only reason I managed to beat his time is because I just have more free time than him. He's really the Contra 3 king. Yeah, but thank you for having me. So I think that's everything for me.
Incredible job, FCJ, on the Contra 3 run. And we actually got, just as you were finishing up, a $14.17 donation from Junkyard Dave, who says, yo, I told FCJ I'd donate during his run so he'd have a scapegoat. If it goes bad, I taught him everything he knows. If it goes good, I taught him nothing, and it's all skill. Well, good luck, sir. Well, thank you, Junkyard Dave. We have a $2,500 donation from Thor145. Donation says, in honor of a friend who lost his fight 3 months ago, promise made is a promise kept. May you rest in peace, my friend. And we're going to play a quick Twitch ad here for you. Hang around. We'll be back in a sec. Well, we've got some good news, a little bit of an update for you. Thanks to your generous donations, Dagran's morning's been made a little bit more difficult. We are going to be stepping Ranger X up to the heavy difficulty. So thank you for that. It's going to be a little bit of a contrast because up next we've got the Alien Soldier on super easy. So I'm going to kind of hit both sides of the spectrum there. We've also got some bid wars coming up for a little bit later this morning. Half-minute hero, the name incentive. Baguette's in the lead with $560. Lonk has 90, and Bruno has 25. We have a $15 donation from I Like Being Smart. I wonder what that's like. It says, morning, everyone. As much as I miss being there live, I'm enjoying the high-level gameplay and commentary so far. I'll be watching and listening for the rest of the week. Shout-outs to the board game crew and puzzle crew. Money goes to Yo's Choice. Hi. Well, I think my choice is going to have to be the bonus game, Perfect Dark, any %. You know that run's going to be wild. It's a $30,000 incentive. And at the last refresh here, it's just over 6,200. So ways to go for the first bonus game, Perfect Dark, any %. You know we can get there. We also have a $130 donation from Ellipsis, making good on their promise from earlier this morning, saying, what is a marble? A miserable pile of orbs. Here's $10 per death as promised. And as we've got this awesome Metroid remix going on right now, you should check out the Super Metroid Samus Perler that was donated by Pearl Pop. A $15 minimum donation can get you in to win the Super Metroid Samus Perler. You've got until to pray all main quests for it. And I just went to the prize tracker to pull up the Perler. I mean, I tried to count just how many beads are in this thing, and I got dizzy. It's an unbelievable Perler. You want to get in for that. $15 could get you in for the Super Metroid Samus Perler. We've also got the classic NES wood-burned coasters. A $10 minimum donation will get you in for that. As well as the amazing art from Studio Pen, the DuckTales Stage Select, the Hollow Knight Crystal Heart, and the Hollow Knight Fast Travel Stag. That's convenient. The art print just showed up on your screen. $5 minimum donations get you in for the amazing things from Studio Pen.